Hey everybody, and welcome to a new series on my YouTube channel. If you've been hanging around the last few weeks, you know that I've started a new series on my YouTube channel called 12-minute Bible journaling pages. And I kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about that and kind of expand on that. I wanted to show you whoever you might be that thinks that you can't do any kind of art journaling or Bible journaling or faith journaling, whatever you want to call it, because you just don't have time. I just wanted to be able to show you that it's doable if you just take a few minutes, prepare, have all your stuff available, and then try not to get so lost in your own brain and think about I should add more. Sometimes less is more. And so I really wanted to do this series for those people that have the heart and the desire to worship through art, but just couldn't get out of their own way in order to shorten the process. And so that's really all that series is about. But I wanted to take it a step further and make it just about, not just about art, but I wanted to have a chance to have, I don't know what you want to call it, maybe a devotional, maybe a talk, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, about the thought about why I choose the certain things that I choose and the way I choose to do certain things whenever I do art. So the most recent one you're going to see is let me find it. It is from Psalm 143, chapter 143, verse 9. And in that particular one, it's talking about someone who is just heartbroken and just feeling like the enemy is there. And I picked verse 9. It says, "Deliver me from my enemies, O Lord. I have fled to you for refuge." And I really wanted to use that because uh, we're just in a season of so much sadness and just heartbreak where I don't know when you're watching this, but I'm recording this on May 27th, 2020, and we're kind of in that weird middle end, we don't know, of the COVID-19 pandemic. And there's been so much heartbreak and so much um, just stress, and the suicide rate has gone up. And I really wanted to focus in on the idea that we are not alone. And so this is the page that I made in my 12-minute journaling. It does say, "I am not alone." And you're going to notice something that might, for all you grammar people and all you English teachers, might be making you angry, making you question my sanity. But you're going to notice here, instead of putting a period, I have what's called a semicolon, and that's because there is a project called the Semicolon Project that is all about the whole premise of it is that my story could have ended, but it didn't. And the idea behind that project is, and you'll see a lot of people that might have a semicolon tattooed like right here or somewhere. And the whole process behind that is someone who has struggled with suicide or suicidal thoughts or depression and maybe wanted to end their life, but they chose not to because they found a reason to continue. They found a reason for their story to continue. And that's the whole point behind the Semicolon Project. And I wanted to incorporate that into this particular art piece because I think it is so easy, particularly right now when people are quarantined or when they're spending so much time alone. Even if they're essential workers, they might go home to an empty house or something like that, and they're spending a lot of time alone. And I just wanted to do something to remind people that they're never alone, that there's refuge in Christ, there's refuge in church, there's refuge in friends and family, and don't let anything or anyone ever tell you that you have to do life alone. That your story can continue beyond whatever heartbreak you might be going through right now. And so that is the thought process behind that this week's 12-minute Bible journaling. I don't know if that's a devotional, a talk, a pep talk, whatever you want to call it. But that is why I chose to do that particular one. And so you guys can check out that video. It will be on the YouTube channel following this one. And I will see you guys next time for next time's devotional. Have a great day.